Hi guys, so today we are going to do this wooden model. It is from Rowood. They're the same company that did the wooden flowers I did not too long ago. Well, actually I guess it's been about a year ago. It looks like they have a video that you can scan. I'm hoping that there's actual instructions in the box. So this is the Warbeast Tribe Warrior Horse. It's made out of plywood, and obviously it's made in China. It has 96 pieces. Hopefully everything is painted. Hoping it's not raw wood. I took the plastic off, but I haven't opened it, so I have no idea what's in here. Alright, looks like we got more plastic. Guess I'll probably keep this knife over here in case we need it. I don't think I had any problems with the flowers last time. Tiny little piece of needing like extra cut, but we'll see. So we got some sandpaper. I don't think I used that last time. All right. So here's our instructions. Oh, this is like fake leather. That's so cool. So I guess that's his saddle and his armament. So that's pretty cool. And it's got felt on the back. And then here's the dark color pieces. Oh, we had a piece of cardboard in here. Oh, look, we have metal pieces. We got some teeny tiny little screws. Or they call them rivets, and then butterfly buckles. That's cool. Get rid of this cardboard. And then looks like these two are the horse pieces. So looks like we're gonna start with this one. These are A's. These are B's and C's. So, A, 9, 10, and 11. So here's 9. Turn this light on. Is that? I don't know that you guys will be able to see any of the numbers, but 10. Where's 11? 9, 10. Oh, 11 are these. Oh, we only needed 4 of those. Oh, well. No, we've already pulled them all off, so put those to the side. These little hanger-ons, I think, is why they give you the sandpaper, but I don't use it. Okay. So these, the swoop is going to go down, and they're going to go in these outside holes. And you got to kind of push. I do have a tiny little rubber mallet, so if something doesn't want to go together, I may find that little rubber mallet and start whacking stuff. But last time it just took a little effort to get everything together. This does say 8 and up, and it could just be that I'm weak, but I don't know that an 8-year-old would be able to push some of these pieces together. And then we've got to line up that center hole This was 10, these were 11, this is 9. So we need to line that center hole up with the center hole on the bottom because there's another piece that will go in there. This part's the part that's always hard, is when you're trying to line pieces up. This is when we might need the little hammer. Pause you just for a second because I don't see it. Okay, I found it. This came with something my husband bought and he didn't need it, so he let me have it. We'll see. All right, so next we're gonna go to B. And we're gonna do number 8, which is the flag. Be very gentle pushing this one out because it has this inside piece that needs to stay in. And it literally just goes straight down the middle, which is why we needed to line up that bottom hole. Or line those 2 holes up together. So there we go. We have our little banner, which is super cute. I love it. Put that to the side for now. Now we're going to go back to A and we're going to do our 2 fences. So A1, A2, and then A8. Get out of there. So these are going to go like this. Nope. Which side looks the best? They both look the same. This is going to go like this, and then this holds it together. So the flowers I bought at the mall. This I bought at HobbyTown. I haven't been to either since. But I know they also sell stuff like this on Amazon. Oh man, I just broke that. Dang it. That's okay. It'll be alright. And Temu, places like that. Shoot. Let's pull this one off. Alright. Alright, so it looks like you need 3 hands to put this together. Oh no, it completely broke. Gosh darn it. So we'll have to fix this. But there's our little, I don't know, what does it call it? Movable horse barrier. Right, okay. There we are. The piece actually stays pretty well, but we will put some glue on it. In fact, this glue maybe dried up. It's just going to end up stuck to my finger. This is just for display, so it's not like it's going to get played with or beat up or anything. Alright. So I'll just lay that over there to start drying. Next, looks like next we're gonna mess with this stuff over here. So A5, oh, so that's our stirrups. And then D6, which is the saddle. And then 2 of these butterflies. Those are P1. Okay. So it looks like we're going to bend the little arms down like this. So basically we're making brads. I just put my fingernail right at the edge there and bent it over. Okay. So we're gonna go, so this has holes here. So we're gonna stick this through the holes. That's pretty. Okay. And then the stirrup goes under there, so these go through here. Okay. It doesn't show us bending them down. Oh, maybe it does. Okay. I'm not going to bend them down just yet in case we have to use those to attach it to the horse. And then we're going to go A7, so that's this piece in the middle here. And we're going to take 2 more butterflies. And they are gonna go, there's little slits here, so they're gonna go through there. It kind of shows it where it looks like they're pressed down, but it doesn't show pressing them down. So I'm going to look ahead and see if it shows it when we attach it to the horse. Looks like it literally just sits on the horse. Oh, these holes right here are going to attach to the horse. Okay. So we can go ahead and push these down. Now, this piece is the front of our saddle, and it has a design. So it doesn't really matter which side it goes on. We're going to use this side. And then this one, we're just going to press down. So there's our saddle. And then when it goes on the horse, this will go up and this will go up. Okay, so we're just going to set that aside for now. Next, we have A4. So that's this big part here. I got that glue on my hands and now it's on everything. And then we're going to go to C. And we need 18 and 19. So here's 18 and 19. So 18 goes in this hole right here. And then slides down. And then 19 goes back here. The center goes there. Okay. Now we need A6. Let's be. A6, oh, right here. Looks like our ears. I think I broke our ears. Oh no, we have two separate ears. Okay, oh, where's my other ear? And then B9. So B9 is these pieces of horse head here. So B9, let's see which side looks the best. This side, I guess. So this is gonna go across here. Oh, come on. And then this one goes on this side. And then, oops, our ears go up. And the ears don't attach very well, but they're in there. The ears supposed to go up or down? Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I think this is supposed to go up some. It wasn't staying in there because I was doing it wrong. There we go. Now we have ears. Okay. Now we need B3. So that's these other ones. These look like dinosaurs. Okay, and so this one, let's see. So we do, first we're going to take this hook and slide it into here. And then we're going to push this over this. That doesn't work, y'all. I may have to push my, I have to take my ears off. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so in here. That side doesn't want to go on. Oh no, that broke too. Gosh darn it. I think I broke several pieces last time as well. Well, I was looking for my super glue, but I don't see it, so I'll just put a dot of this on there, I guess. Turn this upside down over here since I keep having to use it. All right, so this now is part D. Next, we need A3. So that's the booty. We got our tail. Then we need C20 and C21. 20 goes here. And then 21 goes in the middle. Okay. Now C5. That's the booty cheeks. And they go with this hook part down. And they go on here. Oh, there's a little space, okay. And hook part down. Okay. Now we need C14 and C13. Wait. Nope, C14 and C3. Nope, that's 2. C3, okay. So 3 goes on this side with the kind of hook part down. Okay. And then 14 goes on this side with the hook part down. Well, that's backwards, dummy. Okay, the tail goes down, and this goes this way. Okay, then this one goes this way. Okay, this is not staying, okay. Okay, because his legs are going to be like dynamic, so they're going to be like they're moving. Ouch. Now we need B1. Get back in there. B1. Okay, so that's this big body part here. And it goes, gonna go this way. So this is the top. Then we need B11. Oh, that's these little connectors here. And then we need C4. So that's one of these. All right, so we're gonna take this body, and it has this hole here. This little connector is gonna go this way through the hole. And then our leg goes this way. Come on. Alright, so there's that. This leg goes on this side, and then these go through these holes. So there. about right. Now this side is going to be B5, which is this body. C1 and B11 again. So we're going to take, this goes up, this guy goes through here. And this one goes on this side. And then on here again. Get over there. I don't have even space on both sides, but I guess I'll quit pushing on it for now because I may break something else. Okay. Now we're going to take D, and he goes in the center. So these slots here go into these slots here. I don't know where that piece just came. Oh, that's that piece. Okay. Why does this not want to go together? I'm breaking it. So it looks like there should be plenty of room. But it just does not want to go together. Oh, I'm going to break the tail. All right, this piece fell off under here. We're just going to leave it. All right, think I had, oh look, see, I broke the face. I don't know why I bought another one of these. I had problems with the flowers too. All right, where was I? I was here. Okay, so now we're going to take B2 and B4. So B4 goes on this side. B2 goes on this side. And then we need C10 here. And B7. Oh gosh, 7s are itty bitty. Okay. So this is the top, this is the bottom, and this little thing goes through here. And then this goes in here. Yes, I'm breaking the tail. My tail's gonna fall off. I've put pressure on the tail accidentally several times, and now it's broken. And this won't stay together. Why won't this go in there? Oh, there, finally, okay. I'm so worried about my tail now. Oh gosh, yes. We're gonna have to probably resin that tail. Oh gosh. Y'all, I don't know how to put this thing on. Oh gosh, now I have to do more to that foot. Okay, B6. C10. C26. And C7. So this is our foot, our hoof, well, our foot and our hoof. Why don't these go together? There we go. And then this thing goes in here. And into here. Does that not want to go in there? All right, we got to figure out how to get this to stay in here. Why? Let's see here. This. Yep, it goes this way. That does not look right. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place. That's why. Nope. This is C10, right? Nope, that's C11. That's why it looks wrong. All right. So this one is going to go on here. Ouch. And then this is going to go in here and on here. And now my leg fell off. What leg was this? Okay. We have a leg. Our tail's about to fall off, but we have a leg. Now we need C2, which is this piece that we took out earlier, and C23. Okay. So 2 goes on here and here. And then 23 goes here. Okay. So look at that. We have a whole leg and a thigh now. Okay. Now we're going to do C13. And B7. Broke 13. Trying to force that piece in there. If you do one of these, don't force it. Okay, now this is gonna go here, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but for now. Just gonna push that in there as best we can. Okay. Then we need a 26. Oh, come on. And C6. And then we need a B6. And there's C13. Okay. So let's put this together. This goes through here and into here. Ouch. I'm going to pause you and go fix this foot. Okay, so it's not pretty, but I resined the tail. So now our tail is super shiny, but it's not going to break. And I put some resin there, which looks like he has some sort of growth. But we're just going to deal with it. And now we're going to go above that, and we're going to put C1. And good enough. And then C24. Oh, come on. All right. So that covered most of that up. He just has a really shiny tail. Now we also need to fix this, which I found my super glue finally. Put some super glue on there. Actually, we'll put super glue on here too. And this goes here. Oops. Oop, how did that break? I don't know how it broke. Maybe way under there? Gonna end up super gluing my tweezers. Alright. If it stays, it stays. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Alright, now we did that. Now we're gonna flip this bad boy over. We're gonna do this leg back here. Hopefully we don't break anything else. So B7 and C11. C9. And another C26. We have 6 hooves. We only have 4 feet, but we have 6 hooves. And then we need a B6. Alright, so let's get you on here. There, and then B6 goes through here. Why are you crooked? Okay, there we go. We are not going to break anything else, y'all. Now we need C15. So what was this again? Oh, almost forgot this piece. Come on. Patience as well as a lot of dexterity will definitely help you put these together. All right, now this thing goes here to here. And then C25. And there's always lots of weird extra pieces, so. Okay, as you can see, like, we don't have like the same even spacing, but considering how many pieces I've almost broke, we're not gonna worry about that. Yeah, we are not gonna worry about that. He already stands up and he only has 3 feet, so. Alright, so now we're gonna work on this 4th foot. I don't even know how long this video is. Looks like we're gonna be over an hour. Sorry about that. Okay, so now we need C12 and B7. Okay. So this is the leg that moves. So this one is going to give us the most grief because it's going to be moving the whole time we're trying to put it together. C26. And C12. And B6. So I have actually used the little sanding paper this time. Okay. And see, these have holes instead of slots, because that's how it moves. Because there's a hole here, and now we have a hole here. And we're just gonna stick this in here. And then we're gonna slide that on top. And then come on. Slide that on top of there. Okay. Next, we need C4 and 22. Okay. So this foot actually doesn't go down, so. Oh, it shows him with it up like this. Okay. So now we have 4 feet. Okay, next, we're gonna do C17 and C16. Oh, I'll spin him around. So 17 goes on that side. 16 goes on this side. And then we've got B10s. So we need 2 and 2. So this little hook goes up. And the hook goes up into the back. Oh, my hip fell off. Needs more space. All right. I don't think that's working. But that's okay. Okay. And then these little pieces go in here. All right, it goes this way. This side does not want to stay on. How did my whole leg come off? That leg is very floppy. All right, how does this go again? This goes this way. Okay. All right. That looks weird. Whatever. Okay. So we're standing. We're standing. So that was here. So now we're going to go back over here to this stuff. So this is D1. And we got to go over our tail. Oh, uh-oh. And then over the little spikes. And then now we need a 13 and a 14. So 14, 13, and then use the assembled tool to screw P to what? And then 2 of these. Alright, so this goes, oh goodness, this goes in here. Really? Just stuck to my finger. Okay. And then okay, so then this oh gosh. There's no holes in here. Okay, so this is a tool, apparently. And it is to put these little rivets in here. Okay, so we start with D3. then 4, then 5. Okay. So D3 is this one. Oh my gosh. Y'all, I don't think that thing is gonna work to mush these in. There's not even enough room for them to go all the way in. They're too long. Dang it. Alright, this horse is raggedy as it is, so we'll just pretend like I'm not continuing to destroy it. But here it is. I hope most of it's been in the shot. So here's D4. I know this is gonna look cool when I'm done, but man. Oh, wrong side. You would think as little as my hands are that picking up tiny parts would be easy, but it's not. I want to blame it on my fingernails, but I think I'm just half retarded now. All right, come on. Okay, good grief. All right, now D5. This thing's going on my bookshelf when I'm done because I have a lot of, not necessarily books about medieval war, but I have a lot of books about like Texas Rangers and stuff like that. So we're gonna put the war horse by the books about Texas history. You know what? The tail's not too bad. This stupid leg. Oh, really? What is that? Why do I have a spider? Yeah. I don't normally kill spiders because I know spiders are good, but we're not buddies, so keep it moving. Okay. Next, we're gonna do the saddle. So the saddle, this hole right here is going to attach to here. And this part goes in the front. And then this goes down. This is gonna sort of hold it down. Oh, what happened? Okay. Okay, now, all right. So that sort of holds that down. All right. Now his bridle. So that's this part. Okay, so it goes this way. So it goes under, no, it goes in the mouth, over those. Somehow it's supposed to go over the ears. Let's do the ears first. And then we can stretch it. Oh, no, ear. No. Okay. Okay, good grief, Charlie Brown. All right, that does not look very good, but it is what it is. That's what we got going on there. Okay. So, oh my God, I think we're done. Okay, so let's get rid of this. This can go back in there. I'm just gonna throw this away. All right, yes, our horse is complete. Now his foot, it does show it going all the way down, but yeah, it works. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay. So, here's the picture. This is what we got. So here's our horse. This thing does not stay down. We'll tuck it under there. Here's this little tool. We didn't need these. Okay. So that fixed up pretty well. So we have our banner, we have our horse, we have our little horse fence. So here he is in all his glory. You can tell there's like some wonky space there because I got something that's not straight. Everything else is pretty much covered up. This foot is really loose. You can't really see where I broke that, which is good. This one can go down a little bit. Okay, so his foot is supposed to be up like this. But there he is. Here's his little fence. And here's his banner. All right. So there's the barcode if you're interested. It says this is a level 2. So I must be like level 0. Like Kung Fu Panda, there is no level 0. Well, we found level 0. So here it is. Thank you guys for watching. I will probably not be doing any more wooden models for a long time. I do have a plastic Eevee, Pokemon Eevee. that I bought at the same time I bought this. I think she's only a few pieces, like not hardly any at all. But we'll put her together here pretty soon. I may do that next week just to get that out of the way, because my number of kits is growing exponentially and it's getting a little ridiculous. Honestly, I don't even know how many kits I have. I may count before I put this video out and put it in the comments how many kits I have. But if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a like. Share it with anybody you know that likes wooden models or assembly, or just somebody who would like listening to me talk about putting stuff together. And I will see you next week. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.